This old boat seems to be sustaining a lot more damage since you joined the crew, Slade. She seems to be spending most of her time in the shop now.
Oh, stop complaining, Mac. We've all got a job to do.
Hey, don't get me wrong, laddie. I like it. I wouldn't want it any other way. The only chance me and the old Blue Earth get to spend any time together is when she's down here in dry dock.
Attention! Attention Space Knights! Report on the double to Com 1 for a briefing from Commander Jameson.
Not again. That man's got more briefings than the sun's got spots.
Com 1, pronto.
Out of the way, Balzac. Coming through.
Excuse me.
Hey, where's the meltdown?
Watch out. Don't you know enough to clear the corridor during an alert?
I'll try to stay out of your way.
You do that.
What's the flying parade all about?
That is the convoy from Io, one of Jupiter's moons. 12 beta transports carrying supplies vital to our defense. Food, metal ore, and something that may prove even more valuable.
Wait, Commander, those are betas out there? Those ships are designed for docking at the orbital space ring, not for coming down and landing on the planet.
If those ships try a belly landing on Earth, we could end up with a crater big enough for the moon and then some.
Unfortunately, Mac, we haven't any choice now. They took off from their development base on Io before the space ring was occupied by the invaders. We informed them of the risk they were running, but they decided to proceed regardless. Not surprising, considering the convoy is commanded by Dr. Silas Random, one of the most determined and courageous men I've ever known.
Sir, exactly how are the Space Knights involved in this?
People, your orders for this mission have been issued by the President himself. Rendezvous with the convoy and secure its cargo at all costs. In fact, your only objective is to see that those supplies make it down to the planet. The delivery of that cargo is more important than your safety or the safety of the Blue Earth. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood. Terrific. Star, signal the convoy our rendezvous point in the asteroid belt. And please don't forget to transmit in some kind of code. I prefer not to have any spider crabs showing up to crash our party. That's something I could do without. Got it?
Ringo, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous.
Convoy's responding, but on an open channel, and they're not transmitting in code.
What?
Look at that thrust. She's purring like a kitten. Well, I have to admit, I didn't know she had it in her.
Silas, you always were one for lost causes, weren't you, my old friend? The lonelier and more hopeless, the better.
Gentlemen, I have come here one last time to beg you to vote this plan down. If you vote to establish this Allied military command, the generals will be answerable to no one. They'll be free to deplete the Earth's resources to fuel their war machines. The environmental destruction of the planet will accelerate. Gentlemen, I ask you, if we give these military men what they want, what sort of planet will we be left with? What is the point of having a strong army to defend our world if it's been turned into a lifeless ball of dust?
Spoken like a true man of science, Dr. Random. Very eloquent, very profound, but unfortunately without any basis in reality whatever. And a waste of time. Why go blathering on when the question's already been decided?
Huh? What do you mean?
Sorry, Dr. Random. I really should have mentioned it before. The Council already voted on the military's proposal, and it was approved overwhelmingly. And having accomplished that, this Council's duties are hereby at an end. Lieutenant Jameson?
No! Wait! Listen to me! You men are condemning your own planet to extinction! You're committing suicide! Jameson, even you...
I'm sorry, Silas. I'll never forget that look in your eyes, as if we'd all betrayed you. A betrayal so deep it drove you to abandon everything, even your own planet.
No, Papa, take me with you! Take me with you!
And your own family.
Someday you'll come with me, I promise.
It's true then, Silas. You're really going.
Yes. This planet's fate has been sealed. The future lies elsewhere. You know, I've always felt that we could establish a colony on Io. Now's the time to try it. Don't worry, darling. It won't be long. As soon as it's safe, I'll send for both of you. Until then, you've got to be strong. And I'm expecting you to look after your mother, you hear?
I will.
Goodbye.
And now you've returned to rescue the planet you abandoned all those years ago.
So far, so good. No bogeys on my screen. How about you, Star? Your screen clear, too?
No, we're clear so far.
Great. Guess they didn't pick up the convoy's uncoded signal. Looks like we lucked out. They must have been tuning into the salsa station.
Very funny.
From all I've heard of Dr. Random, he's not the type to make mistakes like that.
Hmm?
If you ask me, it's almost like he wants them to hear what we're up to.
There they are. Convoy 1, open your docking bay, please.
Welcome, Blue Earth. You're clear for docking.
Docking sequence completed. Hangar bay doors secure.
The name's Ringo, sir. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Star.
Slade? This is Slade, Doctor. Don't mind him. He's kind of new to the team, and his manners aren't quite the best.
Well, not being a military man, I prefer a handshake to a salute. I hope you don't mind. Welcome.
Am I right in assuming you're the only one on board, sir?
Yes, completely alone. Each one of these transports is being piloted by a crew of 1. But don't look so worried. That doesn't mean you won't be well looked after. For instance, how about a nice hot cup of tea? I'm sorry I had to transmit on an open channel. I know it's risky.
That's putting it mildly, Doctor.
If the Venomoids had heard you.
We've been having radio trouble. You see, since passing through the Van Allen belt, we lost the use of our coded frequencies.
The Van Allen belt, huh? On every radio in the convoy?
Yes, strangely enough.